Admiral Tom Harris stared at the holographic display showing the devastation across 3 human colonies. Smoke billowed from shattered buildings, and casualty reports streamed in from all sectors. The Voidborn assault had been swift, brutal, and without warning. Casualty estimate? Tom asked, his voice unnervingly calm. 8 million confirmed dead, sir. 12 million injured. 3 major colonies effectively destroyed, replied Lieutenant Lee, her face ashen. The war room fell silent. The gathered military commanders of Earth's United Defense Force exchanged glances. Humanity had maintained a peaceful stance in galactic politics for nearly a century, focusing on exploration and trade rather than military might. The Voidborn, a species of silicon-based life forms from the Outer Rim, had apparently mistaken this for weakness. They believe they've triggered mayhem, Tom said finally, that will descend into panic, that our leadership will fragment. A thin smile spread across his weathered face. Perfect. Time to get serious. Commander Rodriguez raised an eyebrow. Sir? Enact Protocol Pandora's Box, Tom ordered. The room erupted in shocked murmurs. Protocol Pandora's Box had been established 200 years prior, when humanity first ventured beyond their solar system. It was the contingency plan that no one ever expected to use. The unveiling of weapons, ships, and technologies kept hidden from the galactic community. Admiral, General Wilson interjected, the Galactic Council will view this as an escalation. The Galactic Council stood by while 3 human worlds burned, Tom replied coldly. Inform all human vessels, code black, all hidden compartments unlocked, all restricted technologies authorized. On the Voidborn command vessel Stone Crusher, War Chief Krell observed the aftermath of their attack with satisfaction. Their strategic analysis had predicted that humans would sue for peace within hours of such devastating losses. The species was known for their emotional attachments and aversion to casualties. War Chief, his second-in-command, interrupted. We're detecting unusual energy signatures from all human ships in the sector. Krell made a dismissive gesture. Their vessels are outdated and underarmed. Our analysis, sir, the tactical officer cut in, his voice trembling. Human civilian freighters are transforming. On the main view screen, a human cargo vessel that had been fleeing suddenly halted. Its hull plates shifted, revealing weapon systems that had been perfectly concealed. What had appeared to be a bulky transport moments before now bristled with weaponry that the Voidborn sensors couldn't even identify. Impossible, Krell whispered. Across human space, vessels that had appeared harmless for decades revealed their true nature. Cargo ships unfurled weapon arrays, mining vessels deployed military-grade shields, civilian stations activated defense systems that had been disguised as ordinary infrastructure. On Earth, massive hangars hidden beneath oceans and mountains opened, revealing fleets that had been constructed in secret. Technologies that humanity had pretended not to possess, matter conversion beams, gravitic disruptors, dimensional phase cannons, were brought online. In the war room, Tom watched as the hidden human armada emerged from its century-long camouflage. Admiral, Lieutenant Lee said, her voice steadier now, the Voidborn flagship is hailing us. On screen, Tom ordered. War Chief Krell's crystalline features appeared, his silicon-based body reflecting light in jagged patterns. What is the meaning of this deception? Your species claimed to be peaceful explorers. We are peaceful, Tom replied calmly. We prefer diplomacy, trade, and cultural exchange. But make no mistake, we prepared for this day. Humanity learned long ago that the universe is not always kind. Your hidden fleet violates 17 Galactic Council treaties. Tom leaned forward. Check those treaties carefully, War Chief. Humanity never signed the Military Transparency Accord. We never claimed our ships weren't armed. You simply assumed. Krell's crystalline features hardened. This changes nothing. Your species is still outmatched. We have conquered 12 worlds before yours. Did those worlds have a protocol Pandora's Box? Tom asked quietly. For the first time, uncertainty flickered across Krell's alien features. The battle that followed was brief but decisive. The Voidborn fleet, confident in their superior numbers, found themselves outmaneuvered and outgunned by weapons they couldn't comprehend. Human ships phased in and out of normal space, striking from dimensional angles that the Voidborn had never defended against. Within 6 hours, the Stone Crusher drifted powerless, surrounded by the wreckage of its escort fleet. The human vessels, once disguised as harmless transports and explorers, formed a perfect containment perimeter. War Chief Krell stood rigid as Admiral Tom Harris materialized on his bridge, accompanied by 2 human guards. The teleportation technology alone was centuries beyond what the Voidborn believed humans possessed. How? Krell demanded. Your species showed no signs. That was the point, Tom interrupted. For 100 years we've been the friendly newcomers, the eager traders, the curious explorers, all while we studied everyone else's weapons, defenses, and tactics. We built our visible technology to appear mid-level while keeping our actual capabilities classified. Krell's crystalline body trembled with rage. You deceived the entire galaxy. No, Tom corrected. We simply didn't volunteer information that wasn't asked for. The galaxy assumed we were harmless because we chose peace. That was your mistake. What happens now? Krell asked. Tom's expression remained neutral. Now we negotiate terms of your surrender, reparations for our colonies, and your withdrawal from human space. And if we refuse? Tom sighed. Then we show you what happens when humanity gets truly serious. What you've seen today is our conventional response. There are protocols beyond Pandora's box that I sincerely hope we never need to activate. As the Admiral spoke, the holographic display showed hundreds more human vessels emerging from hidden bases throughout the sector, each more formidable than the last. Humanity doesn't want war, War Chief Krell, but we have always been prepared for it. The Voidborn commander looked at the display, then back at the human admiral, whose species he had so catastrophically underestimated. We will negotiate, Krell said finally. Tom nodded. Perfect. Now we can get serious about peace.